Chapter 4: The Safe Food Handler Exam Questions. After which activity must food handlers wash their hands? A. Putting on gloves. B. Serving guests. C. Clearing tables. D. Applying hand antiseptic. C. A cook wore single-use gloves while forming raw ground beef into patties. The cook continued to wear them while slicing hamburger buns. What mistake was made? A. Cook did not clean and sanitize gloves before handling hamburger buns. B. Cook did not wash hands and put on new gloves before slicing hamburger buns. C. Cook did not wash hands before putting on same gloves to slice hamburger buns. D. Cook did not wear reusable gloves while handling the raw ground beef and hamburger buns. B. Who is most at risk of contaminating food? A. Food handler whose spouse works primarily with high-risk populations. B. Food handler whose young daughter has diarrhea. C. Food handler who gets lots of aches and pains. D. Food handler who eats a lot of rare meat. B. When should hand antiseptics be used? A. After washing hands. B. Before washing hands. C. When soap is unavailable. D. When gloves are not being used. A. T/F. You should wash your hands after taking a break to smoke. Correct. True. T/F. You should not wear jewelry while handling food. True. Put the following hand washing steps in the correct order. A. Vigorously scrub hands and arms for at least 10 to 15 seconds. B. Apply enough soap to build up a good lather. C. Dry hands and arms with a single-use paper towel or a hand dryer. D. Wet your hands and arms with warm running water. E. Rinse your hands and arms thoroughly under warm running water. D. B. A. E. C. What should a manager of a hospital cafeteria do if a cook calls in with a headache, nausea and diarrhea? A. Tell cook to stay away from work and see a doctor. B. Tell cook to come in for a couple hours then go home. C. Tell cook to rest for couple hours and then come into work. D. Tell cook to go to doctor then immediately come to work. A. When is it acceptable to eat in an operation? A. When prepping food. B. When washing dishes. C. When handling utensils. D. When sitting in break area. D. Hand washing. Even healthy people can spread pathogens because hands touch surfaces covered with pathogens we cannot see. Which piece of jewelry can be worn on a food handler's hand or arm? A. Watch. B. Diamond ring. C. Plain band ring. D. Medical bracelet. C. A food handler prepares and delivers meals to elderly people. Which symptoms require this food handler to stay home from work? A. Thirst with itching. B. Soreness with fatigue. C. Sore throat with fever. D. Headache with soreness. C. T/F. Use hand antiseptic before washing hands. False. Use after antiseptics. Hand sanitizers, liquid or gels that help lower the number of pathogens on skin, only use after hand washing, never in place of it. When washing hands, what is the minimum time you should scrub with soap? A. 5 sec. B. 10 sec. C. 15 sec. D. 40 sec. B. T/F. Wearing a dirty uniform or apron can contaminate food. True. Exceptions to handle ready-to-eat food with bare hands. Food will be added as ingredients to dish that does not contain raw meat, seafood, or poultry but will be cooked at least to 145 F.X. Cheese on pizza. Food will be added as ingredient to dish that does not contain raw meat, seafood, or poultry but will be cooked to required minimum internal temp of raw items, adding seasonings to raw meat. Long versus colored gloves. Supply different glove for different tasks. Long gloves equals hand mixing salads. Colored gloves equals prevent cross-contamination. Ways food handlers can contaminate food. Have foodborne illness, have wounds or boils that contain pathogen, sneezing or coughing, contact with person who is ill, use bathroom and don't wash hands, symptoms like jaundice, vomiting, diarrhea. Which of the following actions can contaminate food? A. Touching hair, face or body. B. Wearing hat while prepping food. C. Handling money. D. Wearing clean apron. E. Sneezing, coughing or using tissue. A, C, E. Single-use gloves. Designed for one task, after which they must be discarded, never be used in place of hand washing. Do not need to be worn when washing produce or handling ready-to-eat ingredients for dish that will be cooked to correct internal temp. Where to wash hands. Sink designated for hand washing. Never wash hands in sink for food prep or dishwashing. Use paper towel to turn off faucet and open door when leaving. When to change glove. As soon as it becomes dirty or torn, beginning a different task, after interruption, phone call, handling raw meat, seafood, poultry and before ready-to-eat food, after 4 hours of continuous use. Carrier. People who carry pathogens and infect others without getting sick themselves. What should food handlers do after prepping food and before using the restroom? A. Wash hands. B. Take off hats. C. Change gloves. D. Take off aprons. D. Ways to keep food handlers from contaminating food. Personal hygiene policies, training, supervising, modeling correct behavior. Which of the following situations requires a food handler to be excluded from the operation? A. A food handler at hospital has sore throat and fever. B. Food handler at nursing home has jaundice from infectious condition. C. Food handler at restaurant was vomiting this morning from infectious condition. D. Food handler at a restaurant has foodborne illness caused by Salmonella typhy. All of the above. T/F. You should not have painted fingernails when serving food. True.